Is crime a problem there?
Yeah, crime is a problem there. There's a lot of crime in recent years.
Yeah.
It's become more violent in recent years.
You had an incident.
Yeah, it's a big one.
What happened?
Well, we were attacked. I was attacked. Our house was attacked, and there was a man murdered in our, just outside my bedroom, in the house.
And how many people were involved in the attack?
I saw 3 people, but there were more downstairs. So we know that there were at least 8 people, but I don't know, it was more than that.
And were they armed or had they guns?
They were armed.
Guns,
yeah.
yeah?
They were armed.
And were they shooting?
There was no shooting. I had a gun put to my head, and I was asked for money and told, give me the money or we're going to shoot you. I mean, yeah.
Did you give him the money?
Well, the money he thought I had, I didn't have it, so I said, if you have to shoot me, I don't have it,
And were you scared out of your skin?
No, I mean, I was shocked, there's no question about it, but for some reason, I felt surrounded. It was a beautiful feeling, if you can imagine having a beautiful feeling in an awful circumstance. I felt very calm. 2 of my kids, my special needs kids, they had been in bed. They're older, and I call them kids, but they're adults now. They came out of the room, they came to protect me, and I was surrounded, they were there with me, and I just had this feeling that it's okay. And I didn't, whatever was going to happen, and I was just quite happy that it was me that was there, and I had put the staff into the room so that they weren't going to get hurt, and it was fine.
And what did you do next then?
Well, then when I realised they were all in my room, I took the 2 kids and we ran into one of the bedrooms and closed the door. And then unfortunately then the night man, the watchman was coming up the stairs, and he went into the bedroom, and the next thing we heard all the ruckus and shouting and fighting and whatever, and the next thing when we peeked out the door after that, there he was dead.
Dead? Beaten to death? Oh my God, yeah. And it take you long to get over that?
It depends on what you mean to get over it. I mean, again, my own philosophy in life is good things happen, bad things happen. I was very lucky.
You're philosophical.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing. If either you get on with it, or you give up and you come home, and I was never going to do that. So it was go through the feeling. I mean, if I heard a loud noise at night time for months afterwards, jump, even, it did affect me. I can't say that it didn't affect me, but thank God, I was able to get through it.
And you were there for the big earthquake?
I was there for the big earthquake.
And did it affect you?
Oh, it did affect us. Well, actually, during the earthquake, I was in our location that was down close to Port-au-Prince, and we had more of an effect of it down there. One of our buildings collapsed completely. Two of our volunteers were killed. 2 of them had just. One was working with me, and the other was a brother of someone who had just come to visit. A whole 6-story building just collapsed completely.
And where were you?
I was in our newer building, which is about a half hour away. And then we went up to that building. We got out a volunteer that had been.
And did your building shake?
It did shake. It fairly shook.
And you felt it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And what did you do? How did you react?
Hunkered down under a big concrete post, and you could think of anything so stupid, Myself and a friend of mine were in the house. We went outside, and it was only like 50 seconds. It felt like a year. And then when it stopped, everything had fallen down. Everything had, the wall around our property had fallen. We went across to the hospital then, and all the kids, everybody was out in the courtyard. So then we spent the night trying to help there, and then we went up to our location in Petchenville where the building had fell, and we spent the night, trying to be part of a rescue effort for the volunteers that were trapped inside,
And they were trying to dig them out, were they?
Yeah, we got one girl out.
Alive?
She was completely covered, yeah? She was completely out.
And what age was she?
She was in her early 20s. I'd say maybe she was about 25 at the time.
And how did she react? Was she shocked? Or was she conscious?
She was conscious.
Yeah.
When we were up on the building trying to see where we can, if there's anybody, I thought there's no way anybody can be alive. And then one of the lads said, look, I think I hear somebody here. And then the only thing we could see when they pulled away everything was her foot. She was completely covered. Anyway, she got out, we brought her to the hospital the next day, we got her to the embassy, she got home. Her brother had died. He had come to visit her. That was a Tuesday, he was supposed to leave on the Thursday.
And he died in the earthquake?
He died in the earthquake, in that same building.
Many
she went
people
on to become a doctor.
Many people died in that earthquake?
I think they said about 300,000.
An awful lot of people died, didn't there, yeah. And you get hurricanes?
You get hurricanes. We had hurricane
It sounds a
watch.
very pleasant place.
Gosh, I mean, gosh, you know, poor old-
How often would you get hurricanes?
Well, every year, we don't get bad ones that often.
But you got one bad one there
We got this
after the
terrible
earthquake,
one.
didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was just this past year we got it in October, Matthew.
And did you experience that one?
I did.
And what's that like?
Well, it was not a nice experience because we're in the mountains where we live. We're like in the middle of a forest, so it's surrounded by huge, tall pine trees, and we could hear them cracking and groaning and the noise of it. And we were wondering how many of them would be standing and would they fall on our house. We knew our house wasn't going to fall because it was a solid house, you know. But those trees fell on it, and when we got up the next day. Well, we couldn't go out because it was too windy anyway. But when we could go out after 2 days, you could see how many trees had fallen. And luckily they fell in between the kids' houses, you know. There was a lot of destruction in that sense, but we were lucky where we were. The rest of the country wasn't so lucky.
And what kind of wind speeds had you for that? Do you know? It was huge, yeah?
Loud ones.
And was there a lot of rain?
Yeah. No, not as much rain as we've got before.
But you get heavy rain?
We get torrential rain.
Torrential rain?
Torrential rain.
Does it do damage?
It does because, you know, what happens when it rains is the sewers fill up because they're full of rubbish anyway, and then it floods into people's houses. So frequently, whenever there's heavy rains, you'll have problems with people. If they're not dead, and we do have people that die, but their houses are completely covered with muck and dirt and landslides and everything.
So what's the bright side out there?
The bright side,
Yeah.
the people are the bright
The
side.
people are there, yeah.
The people are the bright
And the
side.
satisfaction, I suppose.
And I mean, you know, there's so much that you can do out there, you know, and people are so positive. The Haitian people are so resilient and so positive, you know. And I mean, things improve slowly, but they are.
They're getting better, yeah?
Yeah. Well, it depends on how you look at it. I mean, if we look at our program, and we have over 150 children in university, so that's positive.
Oh, that's positive. That is
And we
positive.
have
That's
many
great.
that have left and that are back working in society. You know, we see improvements. It's slow now, there's no doubt about it. But yeah, things improve slowly.
Have you got sick out there yourself?
I did. I got malaria.
Do you get malaria, yeah?
I got a bad dose of malaria in 2010.
Just one dose?
Yeah, just one.
One dose, yeah. You're lucky.
I'm very-
You were lucky, yeah?
I was